Hey guys, this is Alyssa.
Hi, this is Abby.
Hi.
Hi, this is Deja.
Hi, this is Olivia.
And my major is public health.
My major is exercise science.
My major is exercise science with the sports medicine concentration.
My major is also exercise science.
I'm just an outlier. Okay. Wait, we didn't think we'd start there.
During the nonsense numbers activity, our group got 81, which is amazing, which is actually better than we expected. I think that we just didn't think that it was gonna be that high, but we're just that awesome.
We're just so similar.
It definitely forced us to get to know each other and communicate clearly, because I think that just asking those questions and because we didn't know each other before, so just getting to know each other, and we figured out how to work together and collaborate, and yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun icebreaker to learn more about each other.
Yeah.
Okay. One unique thing that we all found that we have in common is that we all have have worked part-time jobs currently. So just kind of having a time to understand and collaborate with each other. It was fun that we all have that in common.
Yeah.
And we all know how to time manage pretty well because of that. So I think that's a good thing for this project.
Mm-hmm.
We also like good action comedy movies, which we thought was really cool that we have in common, knowing that we all have the same genre of movies we like.
We like the same vibe.
And we also have either traveled abroad or want to do that soon, which was cool that we all have that in common.
Yeah, another thing that I found really awesome is that we all love Mexican food, so if we ever need to do a group hangout, we know exactly where to go.
I think we should all go.
Yeah, I think we
be
should get
fun.
Mexican food.
And the last thing that we all found that we all have pretty similar is that we all prefer working alone, if we had the option, rather than groups, which is kind of interesting because obviously this is a group project. But I think this is really interesting because obviously this is a group project, but we're all so excited to work together and just learn more about each other and just kind of get out of our comfort zones and learn about each other's work habits and all the different things.
Yeah.
One challenge that we talked about having is just finding time to meet with each other because everyone's super busy, obviously, with clubs, sports, and just other classes. So that will be interesting to figure out timing, but I'm sure we'll make it work.
Yeah, we talked about how a lot of us have a lot of evening activities and afternoon jobs and afternoon classes, so we discussed how evenings aren't available for all of us. And then some of us also don't live on campus, so that's a huge factor for us, and it's going to be hard for us to work around, but it was good that we already figured that out and got that out of the way.
Get it out of the way. It also takes some planning for us because we're all so confident, and we're really comfortable with our communication and really good with flexibility and working around each other, and really good about just if somebody can't do something, the other one will pick it up and just kind of have that good team effort.
We have already made a group chat, and then we're gonna make a Google Calendar just to see everybody's availability and figure out deadlines and when things need to be finished. So I think that'll be a good way to keep track of everything.
Yeah, and I think it's a good way to build accountability, because I think just texting in the group chat and being hey, just letting y'all know we have a little something due, and I think that it's just awesome to already have that organized.
For sure. Because we already talked about even with the group chat, Abby was talking about if someone can't make a meeting, we were talking about earlier, that we'll record it or send a quick little cliff note to kind of summarize about what we talked about, what we did that day, and keep everyone in the loop so no one's off.
Yeah.
Yes.
What we also talked about was how to be honest and respectable of everybody's time and contribution into the group project. Just being clear and addressing the situation before it becomes a bigger issue for anyone else in the group.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just want to stay accountable and support each other and just do our best work that we can.
Yeah.
So our topic for our research project is Abby.
Okay, we're still figuring it out, but I think we're gonna do something like along the lines of the effects of like walking on both like your mental and physical health. Something like that.
different.
Yeah.
Our original idea was doing walking versus running, but
Mhm.
we're like, that's too broad. We have to
Mhm.
narrow it down.
Yeah.
So Abby came up with it. I think.
Yes, but we're still tweaking it out, but
Yes.
we chose it because all of us like have a lot of interest in physical activity, like us through exercise science, and she just likes to work out. So I think that we just really like were drawn to a topic about like activity and just
Yeah.
like I don't know, just it
Just,
really
like,
like
seeing
interests
how
us. Yeah.
How it affects your everyday life, like mentally and physically. So I think that'll be interesting to dive deep dive deeper into it.
Yeah. And one thing we noticed when we were trying to dive into this topic was that some of us were interested in like the mental side of things, and then some of us wanted to like learn about the physical side of things. So
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of diverse.
mhm.
I know I was personally interested in this topic just because like I really like I've grown up like as an athlete and just always staying active, and I just feel like if I'm laying down or like not being productive, like my body's gonna like die or something. So I think that like interested me because I'm just like it's a thing that I like to do. So.
Yeah.
And I'm sure y'all can say the same.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Well, we're so excited for this research project, and we're so excited to just like dig into some like new topics that we haven't really looked into as much.
Yeah.
And all the just the different perspective of like around this topic and like all the different ideas from like all these different sources, and we're all just so excited to all work together.
Yes.
Yes.
Very excited.
So thank you for watching,
Yeah.
and
We look forward to learning and just everything that we're gonna learn through this experience.
Bye.
Bye.